Hey, this is Jon, the author of The Ultimate Guide to Search Engine Optimization and the creator of this website focused on small businesses dealing with online marketing and business issues. Today, I have a little story for you. I think you'll like it. Hopefully you'll identify a little bit with this. A guy came up to me in school, and he's a business guy. I sort of knew that, but he got kind of down a little bit. He was really stressing out. His business is really in the mobile area, but he had paid off all his debts. He'd bought out partners. He basically came down to zero in terms of having any debts or any expenses really, but no money, right? And so he's asking me, how do I generate leads? I have no marketing budget. And, I felt for this guy because that hurts. A steady lead flow is very important to any business. But, he seemed really down and out. So what I did is I said, let me lift you up. I'm going to give you some tips. And hopefully if you take action on those, it'll work for you. In fact, it works very well for many businesses. So I'm going to talk about lead generation with low, no budgets. And these are things that obviously you can take care of yourself. And these are principles that are very important for any business. But we're going to start here with number one. And I've sort of hidden these to break them down for you. And the first one deals with, as I told him, who is your audience? Who are you speaking to? If you had a room full of, your perfect customer, who would they be? What are their demographics? It's kind of age range, income, all of that stuff, right? It seems basic, but yet it made him think. Next thing is psychographics. What are their interests, hobbies, etc.? What do they do? This is where we talk about creating an avatar, a profile, if you will, of your personal perfect customer. And he really started reflecting on that one, right? Which is common, by the way. This is actually good exercises here for you. And the last one is the technographics. What technologies and backgrounds are they? Young, old? How savvy are they? Do they even have a smartphone, right? So if you're marketing to an older generation, perhaps, and you're wanting them to become proficient online with some marketing course or whatever, well, if they're 75 years old, maybe they're not even online, right? So maybe Yellow Pages works for you there. But either way, that really made him think. So that's number one, who is your audience? So start taking some notes on that. The second one here is pretty easy to do, but most people skip this entirely. In fact, you see it all over the place. 9 out of 10 websites will not have this, which really is exactly what you need. So that is a direct response website. And what is that? Well, it's actually one where you entice that audience with some kind of a intriguing offer, a headline that grabs them. We often call these human grabbers, right? An emotional pull, a lead magnet. You've heard these terms, I'm sure. But essentially, if you're standing on a street corner and you're just literally standing there, who's going to engage with you? You got to speak up. You got to say what you want. You got to say what you need. All of that stuff that really just takes you to the next level. And that really you is your audience, right? Again, that's closely tied. So make sure you get that going. The third one here really ties in with number two, which is add a lead capture form, right? You've seen them. Lead generation starts with this, because now you can actually nurture them. You can build a relationship with them, right? Kind of cool, like I'm doing here with you. Lead capture form, so name and email. And you can use different free services out there. There's also some paid ones. If you want to try for 30 days, something called aweber.com is very popular in this area. And just grab their name and email in exchange for a free report, a special download. Maybe you have 2-3 videos you want to share about a particular thing. So in his case, he might actually pull together some research data and share that, the 7 top mistakes you should know about hiring a mobile service provider vendor. Way too long of a headline, but you get my drift, right? And I sort of spoke freely like this to him. He got very excited about it. The fourth one here is kind of a bonus, I would say, because if you get the first 3, that's a great start. But you need to build some exposure and some traffic. And a great way to do this and to show your leadership is with a blog, right? This what you are on right now on my website, jonrognerud.com, is a blog. It's written in WordPress, and I customized it. But essentially, I am writing and sharing information and tips and snippets. Plus, you have the ability to very easily add what we call social widgets. Widgets are cool because people can actually, by a click, share your content. And that's what you want, right? Now, you should also ask, do I have content that is deservable in that matter? That's another challenge. We're going to cover that in future videos. But for now, this has been a short capture, 1, 2, 3, 4, of the top ways you can generate some leads, and also very quickly for your business. Of course, you have to network, you have to have your business cards, all that good stuff. But you know, how have you done in this area so far? Are you doing any of these? Well, this is Jon telling you to take action, and thank you for today. I'm out. Take good care.